My pranams to all Atmajyotis, divine light of the self. I welcome all of you for today's session of Panchadashi by Swami Vidyaranya. We have started studying Panchadashi. We have completed 5 classes. This is the 6th class. If you recollect what we have done so far, we have understood the process of creation, causal level, subtle level, gross level. Causal level is called Ishvara, subtle level is called Hiranyagarbha, gross level is called Virat. And individual consciousness, Jiva, also at the causal level is called Prajna, at subtle level he is called Taijasa, and at gross level is called Vishwa. So the whole process of creation is told to understand oneness or ekatvam of Jiva Ishvara. It is not about understanding creation process. Understand the oneness of individual consciousness with universal consciousness. Jiva Ishvara ekatva. That is the purpose of creation. Then we understood the process of Panchakosha Viveka and Anvaya Vyatireka Prakriya we have to apply to find out I am not the 5 koshas. Annamaya, Pranamaya Kosha, Manomaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha, I am not. I am the consciousness eliminating these 5 koshas. That's what we understood. Now we are coming to the sadhana or a spiritual practice. What is the sadhana or spiritual practice required for getting established in the reality I am Brahman? So this is the 4th chapter. This is the 5th chapter. Spiritual practice is the 5th chapter of Panchadashi. So let us understand what is spiritual sadhana. This spiritual sadhana is the process of Jnana Yoga. It's called Jnana Yoga. Please understand, Jnana Yoga is not a magical process. Jnana Yoga is not magical. It's a clear understanding and clear conviction arising out of the teaching of scriptures. And this involves 3 stages called Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasa. So let us understand the spiritual sadhana as prescribed in Jnana Yoga. Okay. So I have already taught in the earlier classes, Tattvamasi, you are Brahman. Now, start thinking I am Brahman. Will you be able to think I am Brahman? Will you get a conviction that I am Brahman? So I am Brahman thought, there is no conviction. A deep conviction is not there. Because you are deeply convinced that I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect. This is called I am individual. This consciousness is deep within us. For example, if I ask you, are you a woman or a man? You won't have any thinking at all. I am a woman, we'll say. Because I am a woman is gone so deep into your consciousness. Similarly, I am a man has gone so deep into our consciousness. So that deep into consciousness, what has gone deep into consciousness has to be replaced with I am Brahman. That's called Brahmakara Vritti. Right now, what you are having is called Jivakara Vritti. or individual consciousness. So this individual consciousness has to be replaced with universal consciousness called Brahmakara Vritti. That's the whole process of Jnana Yoga Sadhana, spiritual practice. So let us understand. On the screen, you are able to see two pictures, images. One is called Pravritti and other is called Nivritti. Our mind is full of thoughts, full of stress. There is a lot of thoughts which goes on in our mind. That is actually because of what we call as ego or ahankara. This is called, the ahankara gives rise to what we call jivakara vritti. Jivakara means I am the jiva, I am individual consciousness. Whereas in nivritti, the mind is deeply silent. Mind is free from thoughts because Brahman is thought free. Thoughts will appear when it's required. Otherwise, a state of thoughtlessness is called nivritti. Pravritti means, vritti means thought. More and more thoughts is called pravritti. We get into a thought chain. Somebody says in the morning, what happened to you? You look a bit dull. So the whole day thoughts will go on. Why I'm looking dull? What happened to my health? I should go to my doctor. I should check up. So it creates a thought chain continuously. Sometimes thought chain will be half an hour. Sometimes thought chain will be 1 day. Sometimes thought chain will go on 10 days. The thoughts cause stress in our life. The thought is actually what we call is suffering in our life. But our real nature is not that. Our real nature is Brahman, pure consciousness, free from thoughts. So attaining that state or recognizing that state and to be in the state of Brahman is called nivritti. It's also called nirvana. Becoming free from thoughts. So who gave you thoughts? Where do you get the thoughts from? When you are born as a child, there are no thoughts. But your continuous interaction in society, your mind became full of thoughts. Your thoughts are not your thoughts. Your thoughts are coming from the society. Your real natural state is a thought-free state, silent state, peaceful state. Why you are not in that state? That's because we are conditioned by the societal thinking. Conditioned. That conditioning has made a thinking pattern in our mind. Thinking pattern. It's a program is running in the mind. The center of the program is called Jivakarvati. I am the body. I am the mind. I am the intellect. That's called Ahankara. To the Ahankara, Mamakara gets added. This is my car. This is my house. This is my family. This is my friend. The I is consciousness. Me is the ego. Mine is called, me is the ego called Ahankara. Mine is called attachment called Mamakara. I, me, and mine. So from me and mine, we have to go back to I, which is pure consciousness. That's exactly what you call a spiritual journey. I is pure. I is silence. I is bliss. But I gets mixed up with the me. Me is I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect. It's called ahankara in Sanskrit. Ahankara gets further strengthened with mamakara, mine. I, me, and mine. Are you clear? So this mind includes bigger things: house, family, job. So if you ask, who are you? They'll say, I'm an engineer. Have you heard anybody saying I'm Brahman? Okay. So I'm engineer, I'm doctor. The profession becomes I am. The me gets extended now. Me was body, mind, and intellect called ahankara. But when the profession, relations, all those things come, me becomes, mine also gets added to me. So I ask you, who are you? What are you? I'm a housewife. First of all, you are thinking that I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect. Now, I'm housewife also, your role also gets added to your ahankara. So our ahankara gets bloated. So I am the owner of this building. Okay? Means ownership of the building is also coming to I am the body and I'm the mind and I'm the intellect. So this together, ahankara and mamakara, is called jivakara vritti. Are you clear? This against the brahmakara vritti, jivakara vritti. I am the jiva, I am the individual consciousness is the vritti. Thought. Are you clear? So there are two ways of living. One is called pravritti and other is called nivritti. Pravritti means our mind is full of thoughts, thought chain. Vritti means thoughts. Pravritti means more and more and more and more thoughts. Nivritti means less and less and less thoughts. So to see, am I spiritually evolving or not? Am I making progress in spiritual life or not? What is the criteria? Is thought is increasing in your life or thought is decreasing in your life? That's what you have to understand. So if one thought comes to your mind, the thought stays for half an hour, 45 minutes, 1 day, 2 days, that means you are going to pravritti. Thought comes to your mind is silent. That means nivritti. Less thoughts is nivritti, more thought is pravritti. Are you clear? More thought is because of jivakara vritti. Less thought is because of brahmakara vritti. I am Brahman thought. Is this understanding clear? So now we understood the more thought is called samsara. Suffering is thought. Thought is suffering. Thought causes suffering. And a thought free state, thoughts don't bother you. It's called nirvana or mukti. So can you understand where you are now in spiritual journey? Is thought bother you? Thoughts are continuously bothering you, or thoughts are continuously giving a chain of thoughts? One thought you into other thought, other thought you into other thought. That's because you are following the jivakara vritti. If you take I am Brahman thought, I am Sakshi, thoughts will reduce. It's called brahmakara vritti. If thought reduction finally is called nirvana, moksha. So what is happening to me? There's a voice in our head. That voice is the voice of ego. The self I is silence. It doesn't, there's no thoughts there. The pure I, Brahman, is free from all thoughts. The me, ego, I'm the body, I'm the mind, I'm the intellect. It's called me, the ego, ahankara, is full of thoughts. Something happened to the body. Oh, I am becoming old. See, I have to, okay. I have pain in the body. I'm suffering from pain. Okay, somebody told something to you. Oh, what happens to me? So all body-related thoughts, it gives you a thought chain called body-related thoughts. So for example, body-related thought, I'm becoming old. Okay. My health is not good. Like that is body-related thought. Mind-related thought, I'm so happy because I got something. I'm unhappy because of something. I'm suffering. These are all mind-related thoughts. Identification with the I, me, and my. The identification of the body, mind, intellect is called me thought. It's called ahankara. And identification of the intellect is I know this science, I know physics, I don't know chemistry. That's intellect, identification, intellect, knowledge. So the body thought gives relation to body related aspects are called body thought, mind related are called mind thought, and intellect related are called intellect thought. Body, mind, intellect thought together is called ahankara. Ahankara causes suffering in life because something can happen to the body anytime, something can happen to the mind anytime. But it doesn't stop at one thought. It keeps on continuously. There is a thought, there's a continuous thought process, thought chain generated in the mind. It's called ego, ahankara. Now it doesn't stop at that. It goes to mind, mamakara. Mamakara means, okay, my profession becomes I. So I am an engineer becomes engineers. I play the role of engineer. It's a profession, but I am an engineer. Mamakara gets added to ahankara. Ahankara gets bloated. Then what happens? If you lose your job as engineer, you get hurt. Anything happen to your body, get hurt because of ahankara. Anything happen to job also, you get hurt. So the area of the hurt gets increased. The domain of the hurt gets increased. So you have to become free. How do you become free? Nanembudu, Nanalla, Ideha, Manabuddhi, Nanalla, Sachidanandatma, Shivanannani, Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, I'm not the intellect, I'm pure consciousness. I have to come out of the ahankara. So you cannot drop ahankara because there's nothing called ahankara in reality. Ahankara is the ignorance. It's through ignorance, because of ignorance, ahankara has come. Through jnana, you have to drop ahankara. So I don't know who am I. I don't know I'm Brahman because avidya is there in the birth by birth. Then whatever I see, I start thinking that I am. Body I see, I think I am body. The mind I experience, I think I am the mind. Knowledge I experience, then I think I am the intellect. Then I experience the job of engineer, then I think I am an engineer. Whatever I experience, I become that. It's sheer ignorance. So what happens in pravritti and what happens in nivritti? Pravritti means our mind is full of thoughts. Why there are thoughts? Because in our world, everything we say, I like this, I don't like this. Raga and Dvesha is very common. I like this, I don't like this. Please understand, this Raga and Dvesha is what you learn from the society. It's not inherent to you, natural to you. I like, I don't like. Raga, Dvesha. So for example, in your mind, there's an identity called I. Me. Me is the identity. Me is the ego. And there's an identity called the other. Maybe a person, maybe a friend, or maybe a situation. And both identities are in your mind only, nowhere else. Outside there's somebody called object, it's called body. But about that body, what your idea has to have is the images in your mind. Your nature, I, me, is also an image. I have image of myself. And I have image of other person also. So this me, image of me, is continuously making a running commentary of the image of the other. I like this person, I don't like this person, I hate this person. See, this person told me like this. The entirely mental dialogue is going on between the two images. The me is an ego image and the other is an image. Two unreal characters are talking to each other. That's called mental noise. For example, what is the image you have of yourself? I'm a woman is the image. Okay. I'm not smart is the image, or I'm smart is the image. I'm from this state is an image. Or these are my memories is the image. Your image is made up of memories, the body, the mind, and intellect. Also, your image is made up of fear. What will happen to me after tomorrow? The fear and memory and body, mind, intellect, everything is changing. The body changes, the mind changes, intellect changes. The memories are there, but all of them are only pieces of memory, fragments of memory. Together, you are making a very fragile image, an image which is weak. So that image which is fragile, you are trying to protect. Ego is made up of not real elements, memories, fears, anxiety, then body, mind, intellect, everything is changing, nothing is stable. So what is not stable, you are trying to protect. And also you are interacting with another image. Another image is also like that only. The other person is also like that only. Constantly you are having dialogue, internal dialogue. And that dialogue is your stress. That's called pravritti. Can we replace this internal dialogue by the teaching of Guru, teaching of Vedanta? So here, your image is speaking to image of the other person, getting stressed out, getting angry, getting fear. Teaching of this to be replaced by mentally by the teaching of scriptures, teaching of Guru. That's meaning of Guru coming in your life. So Guru teaches you are not the body, you are not the mind, you are not the intellect. That teaching will replace this mental dialogue. You are Brahman, you are Atma. And this process is called Nididhyasa. Nidhi means wealth. Holding on to the wealth called I am Brahman. So then you move towards Nivritti. Thoughts will become less and less. So our mind has a conscious part and subconscious part. Conscious part is 5%, subconscious part is larger. In subconscious part, our image and our identity is there. What I call as me is there. And where did this me called ego come from? Me, mine, and all. Based on society interaction. Repeated interaction with society that has gone deep into our head. I am so and so. I am a woman. I am a man. I am an engineer. I am a father. I am a mother. That all identities get stored in the ego. So now this ego has to be dissolved. It's called ego creates brahmakara, jivakara vritti. Thoughts related to jiva. That has to be related to brahmakara vritti. That means whatever thoughts which are coming from has come and entered into you through society, you have to replace with the jnana given by Guru. Ego has to be replaced with brahmakara vritti. Ahankara has to be replaced by ahankara or jivakara vritti has to be replaced by brahmakara vritti. That is called spiritual sadhana. So, what happens in our life? We want, all of us want success. All of us want happiness. All of us want prosperity, health. We try to attract these in our life. Okay. But we don't understand what we get in life. We don't attract what I want. I don't attract what I want. I attract what I am. What I am is my identity, the ego. You don't attract what you want, but you attract what you are. If you are Brahman, the whole universe is yours. You attract from the universe. This is called Satya Kama, Satya Sankalpa. Whatever you think starts manifesting in the universe. But if you think that I am poor, then you'll attract poverty in life. If you think I am suffering, suffering will attract in life. What you are is called ego. You attract in your life what you are, not what you want. I am poor because I want money, because the consciousness is poverty consciousness. The poverty consciousness attracts poverty in your life. Can you have abundance consciousness? I have abundance, I can give. Then abundance will come in your life. So if you have Brahman consciousness, Brahman, many things will manifest in your life. That's the actually what happens around an enlightened being. So many things happen in his life. Do you understand his logic? You don't attract what you want. I'm poor man. My innermost feeling is I am poor man. Then I want money. But feeling is I am poor, so you'll attract poverty only. You don't attract wealth. So I have abundance consciousness. Universe can give me in abundance. Ishvara can give me in abundance. That will attract abundance in your life. I am not Jiva. I am Ishvara. I'm one with Ishvara. I'm with one with Brahman. Attracts many things in your life. This is actually called Satya Kama, Satya Sankalpa. Satya Kama and Satya Sankalpa I have told in earlier another class. Is this clear what I'm trying to say? Clear, sir? So you don't attract what you want. You attract what you are. Universe will give you what you are. That's why people keep on saying, I'm suffering. The suffering will keep on coming to them. And why it comes? Because deep inside, your image is suffering. And you interact with the rest of the images in the world. Everything in the world is an image in your mind. With the poverty consciousness, with the suffering consciousness, with the fear consciousness. So that will repeat in your life. That's called karma. You have to come out of that. So for that, coming out of that, the Vedantic teaching, Tattvamasi has to be understood. That the word. Tattvamasi I have already explained in earlier classes. Tattvamasi means, Tat means Ishvara, Tvam means Jiva. Jiva, Ishvara, oneness you have to understand. Then you are no longer a limited individual. You are the infinite consciousness. Sat, Chit, Ananda Swarupa. So for that, we have to realize our body is made up of Pancha Koshas, Annamaya Kosha, gross body, Pranamaya Kosha, subtle body, Manomaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha, intellectual body, and Karna Sharira or Anandamaya Kosha, 5 bodies. Applying Anvaya Vyatireka, presence and absence, we have to understand I am not the body. I am there in the waking state, I am there in the dream state, I am there in the deep sleep state. One who is present in the 3 states is called Sakshi. This is the understanding we have to arrive at by basically taste based on the teaching of Vedanta. Sakshi is the one who is observing the Panchakoshas or mind and body and the world. But Sakshi is Asharira, Asangoham. I am unattached to anything. Nothing attaches to Sakshi. Everything what you observe is Mithya. That is Sakshi is Brahman. So that way we have to understand clearly I am Brahman. This understanding frees us. So the Vedanta teaches you have to, the Vedantic process involves Shravana, Manana, and Nididhyasa. Shravana means listening to the truths of Vedanta. You have to listen to teachings of Vedanta, Tattvamasi, from a realized master. Realized master is called Sadguru, who is Shrotriya and Brahmanishta. Shrotriya means he is well versed in communicating the teachings of the scriptures. Brahmanishta means he is established in Brahman. Shrotriya Brahmanishta. Shrotriya Brahmanishta is a Sadguru. So Vedantic teaching, you have to listen from the Sadguru, realized master. You have to listen surrendering to the master with service, doing service to the master with humility. That's why Bhagavad Gita says, Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena parisevaya upadekshanti te jnanam jnaninaha tattvadarshinaha. How to get Atmadana? So you have to go to Jnani. Jnani is called Tattvadarshini. Tattvadarshini means he has understood the essence of spiritual teachings. Tattva means spiritual teachings. Essence of the Tat means Brahman. Essence of spiritual teachings is Brahman. He has understood that. You have to approach the master with the surrender and humility and doing service to the master. You have to ask the questions. And master will clarify your doubts. That is called Atmadana. This process is called Shravana. Shravana means listening. For Shravana, good Shravana to happen, sadhana chatushtaya is required. That means you should have some quality. If you want to join IIT, there's some qualification required. Qualification is what we call as PUC, you should get a good marks. Science, chemistry, and mathematics, physics, chemistry, and mathematics should get a good marks. You should have passed IIT entrance exam. So get jnana, sadhana chatushtaya is required. Sadhana should be viveka, vairagya, shama, then shat sampatti. Shama, dama, titiksha, uparati, shraddha, samadhana, mokshatva. Viveka, vairagya. Viveka means discrimination. Vairagya means dispassion. When you discriminate Atma, Anatma, self and non-self, Nitya, Anitya, eternal and temporary, then we naturally will not have attraction to the objects of the world. We will not get attracted to the body also. I am the body also will go this way. Body is today, this body is there, tomorrow body will become old, body will die. It's Anitya. So then I will not get attached to the body. The mind will go through up and down cycle, happiness and unhappiness. Then I don't get attached to mind because the Sakshi is not changing. What is changing is not me. That's called Nitya Anitya Viveka. So Tattva Viveka is required. Then preliminary knowledge of Vedanta is required. What is the preliminary knowledge of Vedanta? All this thing I told you. Who is Ishvara? Who is Jiva? How creation happened? How Jiva and Ishvara are related? What is Maya? This understanding is required. Tattva Viveka. Then you should have Panchakosha Viveka. There are 5 koshas: Annamaya Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha, Manomaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha, Anandamaya Kosha. I am none of these. Then very important part of what we call as Shravana is called Bhaga Tyaga Lakshana. Bhaga Tyaga Lakshana. Bhaga means we have to take. Bhaga Tyaga Lakshana means I'll tell you. Okay. Any Vedantic teaching has a literal meaning and implied meaning. Literal meaning is called Rudartha. Implied meaning is Gudartha. Rudartha means implied, literal meaning is Rudartha. So for example, Tat Tvam Asi means you are Ishvara. Oh my God, how can I be Ishvara? How can I be God? I go and worship God every day. I ask God this and that, that and that. My good health for my children, money, power, position. God is the giver. How I can be Ishvara? Rudartha means you are the Ishvara. That's called Rudartha. Tattvamasi means you are Ishvara. At Rudartha level, it doesn't make sense at all. How I can be Ishvara? Then we have to go to Gudartha. We have to remove certain aspects which doesn't make sense. Ishvara is omnipresent. He is omniscient. Omnipresent means he is present everywhere. He is omniscient, means he knows everything. He is almighty, all powerful. I am the Jiva. I am limited in body, limited in mind, limited in intellect. I have less power. So these powers of Ishvara and powers of Jiva are called Upadhi, conditioning. So if you remove Jiva Upadhi and Ishvara Upadhi, the one who is having Jiva Upadhi and Ishvara Upadhi is one and same. That's called Brahman. So you can imagine the world, the universe is the dress of Ishvara. The totality of the Ishvara dress is, totality of Ishvara is the sun, moon, stars, planets, sky, the five elements, Akash, space, wind, fire, water, earth. Everything is a dress of Ishvara. And Jiva means your dress is the body, mind, and intellect is your dress. So if you remove the dress, or if you understand dress is not I am, then who is one who is wearing the dress is called Brahman. Jiva and Ishvara are Brahman at the level, at the deeper level, where the dress you ignore and consider the essence. Is that clear? The essence of Jiva and essence of Ishvara is Brahman, pure awareness. There the equation meets. Then what you have to do? You have to remove the non-essential. The body is non-essential because it's changing. It is not real. The universe is also changing. That's not real. It's called Upadhi. It's called Bhaga Tyaga. Remove what is non-essential. With that you understand Tattvamasi Vakya. So, Shravana leads to Jnana. Okay, Shravana leads to clear understanding of Vedanta teaching. Before you came to the Guru, you were thinking that I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect. I am Jiva. But Guru says you are not Jiva, you are Brahman, Tattvamasi. Based on the pramana of scriptures, the authority of Vedas, authority of Upanishads, Guru teaches you, you are Brahman. So now, based on the teaching of Guru, you get a clarity that Jiva is Brahman. Jiva is Brahman. That clarity emerges because of Shravana. So this is called Pramana Gata Sandeha. So in Pramana means of knowledge. All of us get knowledge from five sense organs: ear, nose, tongue, eyes, and skin. The five sense organs: Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. These give us the knowledge. These give us the worldly knowledge. But there's one more knowledge which is not coming from sense organs. It is based on the Upanishads. The Upanishads teachings are pramana. Pramana means an authentic source of knowledge. So you see, what I see, I believe. What I hear, I believe, because it's my sense organs. But there's one thing which is pramana, not available through sense organs. So that pramana, we trust. So that is called Upanishad pramana. For example, you had corona, disease started spreading. Scientists tell that corona is there. You have not seen corona, coronavirus. You put a mask and go. You believe and trust what scientists say. That's called pramana. Similarly, Upanishad says, Tattvamasi, you are Brahman. That's called pramana. Pramana is called Aptavakya, something which you can trust. So it's as reliable or more reliable than our sense organs in the mind. So, I see what I see as I believe. Brahman cannot be seen. But your Brahman is the teaching of Upanishad. So you trust it. That's called Pramana Vakya. So then what happens in Shravana? All doubts about Pramana is gone. That means you are coming to Guru thinking that I am the body. Guru teaches you Tattvamasi, you are Brahman. So you get a crystal clear clarity. What is the meaning of I am Brahman? Tattvamasi Vakya or Mahavakya, a clarity emerges in you. So far there is no clarity. That is the purpose of Shravana. So, example of Shravana, I can say, eating food. Food will be served by you, served by somebody. You start eating the food. What is the food here? Food is the jnana. Guru is serving the jnana to you, and you start eating the food. The food is very tasty. The Guru is teaching you Atma Jnana, that is, Guru is serving the food. Shravana is equal to eating the food. Is the analogy clear? Now, next stage comes Manana. Manana is like chewing the food. The food is there. I cannot swallow the food directly, no. I have to chew it. The chewing of the food is called Manana, equivalent of food. The Jnana which is given by Guru, you have to, all doubts have to be removed. So you may get a doubt. The doubt has to be clarified. You can clarify through Guru, from Guru, or you can clarify through book, or you can clarify through Satsang group. That's called Atmajyoti Satsang Vedanta study circle. A Jnana, whatever you got, doubts you have to clarify in various ways. Then when the Jnana becomes stable. So Guru has given Jnana. He has served the food in the form of Jnana. You have eaten the food, but the food has to be chewed. The chewing of the food, Shravana happens in the presence of Guru. The chewing of the food or manana can happen anywhere. While you're walking also it can happen. In satsang it can happen. The doubts have to be clarified. It can be clarified through books. It can be clarified through Guru, or it can be clarified satsang group. Finally, Jnana, all doubts about Tattvamasi has to be go. So manana is focused on knowledge. Shravana is focused on pramana gata sandesha. Pramana means Veda, Upanishads are pramana. Pramana teachings, pramana, what is Jnana which is given pramana, all doubts are removed. Or understanding is done, pramana. So in manana, the doubts about pramana, doubts about the teaching of Upanishads is removed. So people think that, okay, I am Brahman. I should feel like Brahman. Manana stage, there's no importance to feeling. The Manana stage, clear understanding is the focus. Manana is focused on clear understanding. Why? Adnana is there in buddhi, intellect. Wrong understanding is there in intellect. What is that? I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect. This is called wrong understanding. Adnana. And Adnana can be removed only through Jnana. And in Manana stage, the importance is given to proper reasoning or logical reasoning to understand why I am Brahman. Shravana, importance is given to listening carefully what Guru has said, accepting it. In Manana stage, you have to apply logic, reasoning to understand I am Brahman, to remove all the doubts. Please understand, in Manana stage, we are not focusing on the feeling. Manana first stage, we are focusing on reasoning to clarify all doubts. So, Shravana Manana happens. What is important is purity and clarity. Purity and clarity are very important for Atmadana. Purity and clarity. Purity means chitta shuddhi, clearing of our subconscious impressions. Clarity means intellectual clarity. Shravana Manana gives clear understanding of Vedanta teaching. All doubts are gone. But the Jnana will be unstable. Because our vasanas will, samskaras will come and affect. So you'll fall back. That's why chitta shuddhi is important. Purity of the heart and clarity of the intellect is important. Purity of the heart means what? The heart is impure because of the ahankara and mamakara, I, me and mine. That ahankara and mamakara, with selfless service, nishkama karma, you have to drop ahankara and mamakara. With yajna bhavana, service, you have to drop ahankara mama. That's what is chitta shuddhi. If there's no service, ahankara mamakara doesn't go. So yajna, that's called karma yoga and upasana, meditation. Karma and yoga and upasana bring the chitta shuddhi, purification of subconscious impressions. The ahankara starts dissolve. Ahankara or mamakara created vasanas will start coming down. What is really impurity? Impurity is Jiva Karvati. I am the individual. That I am the individual can be replaced by I am a servant of God. I am not a doer. I am not an enjoyer. I am not a knower. This body and mind complex is the servant, instrument of Guru, instrument of God. So that actually purifies the Ahankara and Mamakara. So what happens now? Chitta with the Jivakar Vritti or Chitta has Vikshepa. Chitta gets distracted. Thoughts keep on rising. Lot of thoughts. Mind is full of waves. Chitta Vritti. With the Karma Yoga and Upasana, selfless service and meditation on Brahman, mind becomes pure. Chitta Ekagrata will happen. One pointed concentration will happen. Then Chitta Shuddhi happens. Lot of unnecessary thoughts will go down. Then we come to next stage called Nididhyasa. The purity and clarity helps you to get established in Shravana and Manana. So then we have Nididhyasa. Nididhyasa means contemplation. Contemplation or Nididhyasa. So purpose of Nididhyasa is to drop the what we call as Jivakar Vritti. There are two Vrittis, Jivakar Vritti and Brahmakar Vritti. Jivakar Vritti comes from Ahankara and Mamkara, I, me and mine. Me is called Jivakar Vritti. I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect. Mamakara is house is mine, what I own becomes me. Jivakar Vritti has to be replaced with Brahmakar Vritti. That is the purpose of Nididhyasa. Jivakar Vritti, I am the individual, I am limited body and mind, I am suffering in life, has to be replaced by I am Brahman. Individuality has to be replaced by universality. Brahman is universal, infinite. That thought, it has to happen in Shravana and Manana with logical understanding. Intellect has to become clear. The jnana happens in the intellect only, buddhi only. But in the Nididhyasa stage, you have to hold on to the thought, I am Brahman. So now you have heard so much of Upanishad and Vedanta, right? So now you say, I am Brahman. The mind will refuse, mind will not be convinced, mind will come up, mind will not say, no, I am woman, I am mother, I am wife. Those Jivakar Vritti will come. Jivakar Vritti has to be replaced with Brahmakar Vritti. Here you have to understand, Jivakar Vritti came to you because of continuous programming by the society. Day in and day out, you are programmed as Jiva. The Guruji tells you day in and day out, you are Brahma. Guruji is trying to reprogram or remove the program called Jivakar Vritti and put a program called Brahmakar Vritti. The Jivakar Vritti is a thinking process. It's a thinking process. It starts with I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect, I am a woman, I am happy, I am unhappy. So I am an engineer. It starts with the ego thought and it builds on that. And it's built, the more you interact with society, more that thought gets built up. The more you interact with the Guru, Brahmakar Vritti starts setting in. I am Brahman, I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not the intellect, I am pure consciousness. This thought starts developing in you. But now, in Nididhyasa, in Shravana, Guru has given you served you food. It's like eating food. Jnana is the food. Manana means chewing the food. Nididhyasana is digesting the food. The food has to go inside and digest. It has to go deep within you. Right? You have an important role in eating the food. You have to put food into the mouth. Chewing the food also you have to do something. Digestion happens. It goes deeper. Only things you have to keep on chewing the food. Food digestion happen. So again and again you have to hold the Nididhyasa. I am Brahman thought you have to hold. Okay, now any thought, contrary thought, Jivakara Vritti will come. Then you have to apply Nitya Anitya Viveka, Atma Anatma Viveka, and Vedantic teachings to say Jivakara Vritti is false. And again hold on to Brahmakara Vritti. I am Brahman, thought you have to hold on. So over a period of time, all other thoughts will come down. Only I am Brahman thought will remain. Remaining thoughts will start coming down because you are applying the teaching given by Guruji, applying internally meditation. It's not meditation is not sitting silently. Meditation is contemplation. So you say, I am Brahman. Thought is coming. Then suddenly Jivakara Vritti will come. Tomorrow what cooking I should do? And this, my cook is not at all coming. My husband does not leave me. So your wife thought is coming. Jivakara Vritti is coming. Then, no. What will I do for my daughter when she goes to school? Jivakara Vritti is coming. Again, you have to come back. I am Brahman. I am pure consciousness. I am not wife. I am not child. I am not daughter. I am not woman. I am Brahman. So you have to come back. Apply Nitya Nitya Viveka, Atma Anatma Viveka. Whatever you have learned in Shravana and Manana, you have to apply now. It's application now. Then what will happen? Again, you will come to I am Brahman. So I am Brahman thought become more and more deeper. From conscious mind, it goes into subconscious mind. In subconscious mind, you had an ego thought that gets replaced by Brahmakara Vritti. Jivakara Vritti gets replaced by Brahmakara Vritti. Here, Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahman. Here, I stands pure I, pure consciousness. Not me. Me is ego. So Jivakara Vritti has come to you because of a habit pattern, thought pattern. It's not natural to you. Again and again, when you interact with society, Jivakara Vritti gets strengthened. Everybody treats you as individual. But when you come to Satsanga, you should treat everybody as Atma Jyoti. Atma Jyoti is Brahman. You have to treat everybody as Brahman, Atma Jyoti. And they also should treat, they also start reflecting to you, Atma, Brahman. So that's what is called Satsanga. What is called society, where constantly you're reminded of your Jivakara Vritti. Satsang is a place where constantly remind of Brahmakara Vritti. So that's why all people who come to Light of Self Foundation are Atma Jyotis. We have to remember them as Atma Jyotis, not as a body and mind. They are Atma Jyotis who are coming here. So then, I like this person, I don't like this person, comes from the ego thought, Jivakara Vritti. This person is Atma Jyoti. I am Atma Jyoti. That Brahmakara Vritti has to come into your life and you are interacting. That's what is called satsang. If you constantly think of the other person as body and mind, then you are strengthening Jivakara Vritti in you also. So what is the difference between Jivakara Vritti and Brahmakara Vritti? Jivakara means individual consciousness. Brahmakara Vritti means universal consciousness. As Brahman, Ishvara, I am all pervading, I am infinite. Nothing in Maya affects me. I am free from Maya. I am the witness. I am beyond Maya. So this actually, there is a fight goes on between Jivakara Vritti and Brahmakara Vritti. There's a tussle goes on between Jivakara Vritti and Brahmakara Vritti. That's the spiritual sadhana. Jivakara Vritti again and again comes back because of habit patterns, because of programs. How old are you? How old are you? 37 years it comes. Because 37 years is body. And the body has already come. Right? What are you doing? I'm a woman. I'm a housewife. The Jivakara Vritti keeps on coming again and again. So that has to be replaced with Brahmakara Vritti. The society thinking has to be replaced by Guru's teaching. That is the meaning of Guru coming into your life. Has Guru come into your life? Jivakarvati is going or not? Still there. Okay. So again and again, you have to come back to I am Brahman. I am Atma Jyoti. Okay. That understanding has to again and again come back. The fight which takes place between Jivakar Vritti and Brahmakar is called Viparita Bhavana. Bhavana means feeling. Viparita Bhavana. Viparita means contradictory feeling, contradictory thought. Viparita Bhavana comes. Your natural self is Brahmakar Vritti. But Viparita Bhavana makes it Jivakar Vritti. Viparita Bhavana, Brahmakar Vritti, Jivakar Vritti, this war fight goes on between internally in Nitidhyasa. That fight has to be corrected. Jivakar Vritti has to be replaced with Brahmakar Vritti based on the teaching of Guru, based on the Pramana, based on the Atma, what you call the Apta Vakya Tattvamasi, and based on the logic which is given by Guruji. What is the logic? Of Prakriya. So you apply. Jivakar Vritti has to be removed. Only you have to hold on to Brahmakar Vritti. It's basically deprogramming the thinking pattern, nothing else. Your thinking pattern is programmed by the society. You have to deprogram the thinking pattern based on the teaching of Guru. That's the meaning of Guru's deprogram. Program has to be removed. Called Jivakar Vritti. So now all this happens in Buddhi only, intellect only. Wrong ideas accumulated in many lifetimes by repetition. Lot of repetition happens. The moment you go out, people say you are a body. People will say, oh, you're a woman. You dress like a woman. You think like a woman. So now this is a habit pattern. This habit pattern has to be corrected through repetition, because habit pattern is also repeating. Outside also world is repeating. That's why Brahmakar Vritti has to be repeated. Nididhyasa has to be repeated until Jivakar Vritti gets replaced by Brahmakar Vritti. Basically, you are trying to remove Viparita Bhavana. What is the end result of Shravana? Clear understanding of Vedanta Vakya, Tattvamasi. What is the end result of Manana? All doubts are gone. What is the end result of Nididhyasa? Is Samadhi, or absorption in the self, abidance in the self, it's called. So, Samadhi is two types, Savikalpa and Nirvikalpa. So, when you are holding on to a thought, I am Brahman, okay, you are holding on to a thought called I am Brahman, it is called Savikalpa Samadhi. Sometimes you become thoughtless, sometimes you come back to thought. The moment when you come back to thought, where the Brahmakar Vritti has taken over, the mind becomes silent and thought-free. That's called Savikalpa Samadhi. Momentarily. Sometimes you are able to hold on. Sometimes you are hold on to thought, Aham Brahmasmi, and mind is silent. Again, it will come back. There's a Vikalpa. Vikalpa means, Kalpa means imagination. Vikalpa means separation. Savikalpa means there's a sense of separation between the Jiva and Ishvara is still there. You're trying to hold on to thought, I am Brahman, I am Ishvara. But again, difference will come up. Vikalpa will come up. That's why it's called Savikalpa. You're not able to hold on to that strongly. This is like learning is cycling. When you're learning cycling, somebody has to hold you. The others will fall. Okay. So then you have a support required. In Savikalpa Samadhi, support is required. Vedanta teaching support is required. It's called Rupanvi, Shabdanvi Savikalpa. Teaching of Vedanta becomes support. When you are doing cycling, somebody is holding you so that you don't fall. Then after some time, he releases his hand. Then you'll go few steps and fall. You're not able to do cycling fully. Again, you get up. This is called Savikalpa. Becoming silent and coming up. Becoming silent and coming up. This will happen in Savikalpa Samadhi. You're not able to hold on to I am Brahman thought. In Nirvikalpa Samadhi, the thought goes deeper. I am Brahman thought becomes deeper, goes deeper into subconscious. Deeper goes into your consciousness. It is like digesting food. Shravana is like eating food. Manana is like chewing food. Nididhyasa is digesting food. Food gets digested. That means it becomes a deeper part of you. For example, right now, Are you a woman? Yes, I am a woman. You don't have to think I am a woman. Already deep thought is I am a woman is there. Deep inside, you know I am a woman. Right? In Nirvikalpa Samadhi, deep-rooted thought goes deeper into that. There is thought. I am a woman. Thought is there, but it's very subtle. It is deep in you. You don't have to remember I am a woman. Similarly, as you enter into deeper level of samadhi, aham brahmasmi or brahmakarvati becomes a deep-rooted thought. Just like I am a woman. It is there. Thought is there. This very subtle thought. Right? So this is what actually is called samadhi. In Savikalpa Samadhi, there is actually, in a Samadhi Abhyasa or Nididhyasa, there are three. The meditator, meditation, and object of meditation. Meditator, meditation, and object of meditation. It's called Dhatru. Dhatru means meditator. Dhyana means meditation. Dheya means object of meditation. So Dhatru is Jiva. Meditation is Nididhyasa. And dhyana is, dheya is Brahman. I am Brahman, you are meditating. Aham Brahmasmi, you are meditating. Aham is meditator. Brahma is object of meditation. I am Brahman. And the process of meditation is Nididhyasa, applying Vedantic teaching. So as you apply, deeper and deeper you go, this threefold division will disappear. Dhatru, Dheya, Dhyana. Meditator, meditation, and the process meditation and object of meditation, they become one. So it's like this. A beautiful music concert is going on. The musicians singing beautifully. The beautiful music is flowing. The audience is there. There is a threefold division: singer, audience, and music. When the singer becomes fully involved in music, the singer disappears. The audience disappears. Only music remains. So similarly, in deep state of meditation, Brahmakara Vritti only remains in a very subtle form, not in the gross form, not a thought form. So for example, I am woman is in subtle form in you already. I am a mother is there in subtle form already. Similarly, I am Brahman becomes a very subtle Vritti, thought. The threefold division disappears. Triputi dissolves in Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Mind becomes very silent and calm. I am Brahman becomes very clear. Now, samadhi is more like a state of going into sleep. Sleep is unconscious samadhi. Nirvikalpa Samadhi is conscious sleep. In a sense, it's conscious sleep. What happens to sleep when you go to sleep? You go with the thought, I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect. I am a woman. The thought you are going. In deep sleep, the thought will become very subtle. I am the body, I am the mind, I am the woman. And when you wake up, the first thought is I am the body, I am the mind, I am the woman comes up. The thought was there in the deep sleep, in the subtle form. Okay, it's not thoughtless state. Gross thoughts are not there. Very subtle thoughts are there in deep sleep. Right? They are not visible. The thoughts will become visible in dream also, or waking state also. But they are subtle in deep sleep. In waking state, you don't have to remember I am a woman. That subtle thought is already there in the background. Similarly, when you go to samadhi with jnana, shravana, manana, and nididhyasa, nitya, anitya viveka, atmanada viveka, you enter into a very deep, silent state of sleep-like state. In that sleep-like state, the thought of I am Brahman goes deep in you. It is there. When you wake up samadhi, I am Brahman thought will come up. So, I am Brahman thought comes from because subtle thought which is there in deep sleep. It's not that it becomes thoughtless. The subtle thought, Jivakar Vritti, which is there hidden in your subconscious, as replaced by Brahmakar Vritti. So, after coming from waking from sleep, in sleep is unconscious samadhi. Samadhi is conscious sleep. Conscious sleep is you go to sleep consciously with I am Brahman thought. You will feel the relaxation of sleep. I am Brahman thought goes deep. You are aware, and when you come out, that's called Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Vikalpa is not there. Vikalpa means separation is not there. Imaginary separation is not there. It has become Datra, Dhyana, Datra, Dneya. Meditator, meditation, and object of meditation, Jiva and Brahman has become one. There's no experience. There's bliss. But you will recollect the bliss once you wake up. Blissful. It's blissful. So this is what is called the end result of Nididhyasa is Savikalpa Samadhi and Nirvikalpa Samadhi. Anybody has a question? The sadhana in the question of sadhana, spiritual practice in Jnana Yoga is Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasa, Karma Yoga, and Upasana. That's called sadhana in Jnana Yoga. Primary sadhana is Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasa, Atmanu Mokshartham, for Jnana, for clarity of intellect. Jagaditaya service is for Chitta Shuddhi, which involves Karma Yoga and Upasana. Any questions on Zoom? On Google Meet? Let me check up with Google Meet. So any questions are there on Google Meet? Please ask. Yeah. Namaste. See, very simple. The question is, if I sit in meditation, thoughts will reduce. Okay. And but if you don't give importance to thoughts, if you don't give importance to thoughts, thoughts will reduce. It's like witnessing thoughts. Now, the so when you are sitting in silent and witnessing thoughts will naturally die down. Has it resulted in a clear understanding of I am Brahman? The clear understanding of I am Brahman comes from, yeah, Hari Om. Yes, Vasu. Can I mute what? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So the question here, I'm sitting in meditation, I'm witnessing thoughts, and if I don't identify thoughts, the thoughts will die down naturally. If that is so, is Brahmakara Vritti is required, I am Brahman is required. So basically, deep-rooted thought, I am Jiva, Jivakara Vritti has to be removed. That's where Shravana, Manana will come into picture. I am Sakshi, and Sakshi is Brahman, thought is required until it goes deep inside. Witnessing thought will de-identify with the thought process. But still, there can be something called sorry, I got dropped out of the Google Meet. The question being asked is, in meditation, I sit silently and watch the thoughts. And the thoughts will dissolve by themselves. Mind becomes silent. So the question you have to ask is, have you realized I am Brahman? Or deep-rooted thought that I am body, mind, intellect, jiva remains? Dropping of the thought is happening because of witnessing. But clarity that I am Brahman, has it emerged? So the Vedantic process helps you to get that clarity. Are you clear? Okay. Any other question? Yeah. Yes. With the background of Vedantic knowledge, if you are remaining as witness in meditation, then you'll get a Brahmakara Vritti, naturally. Correct. Any other question, Vasuji? Any other question, or I'll go to Zoom, questions on Zoom? Okay. So thank you, Arunaji. Arunaji is saying that the class was so clear that I felt I'm in trance. Thank you. So this seems there are some questions on YouTube also. Can somebody post on YouTube questions on chat? It'll be helpful. So I'll go to Google Zoom questions now. Okay. The Google Meet will be on, but I'll go to Zoom questions. So any questions on Zoom, please? Anybody on Zoom? Can somebody help me with the questions on YouTube?
See, I have a question here, Hariom. This is
Okay.
Gayatri this side.
Yeah, Gayatri, go ahead.
So exactly what we are trying to do in our daily meditation of the Sahaja Samadhi is somewhere very closer to Nididhyasana. Can we say like that?
Yeah. It's a Kriya Yoga process initially
Mm.
to make your mind
Mhm.
silent. You end up with the
Mm.
Shivoham. I am Shiva. I am pure consciousness. That's called Brahmakara Vritti.
Okay. Mhm.
Right?
Okay. So and as we go further, that is the Nididhyasana process, which when we go deeper into that.
Yeah.
What to
That's
say.
Nididhyasa.
Okay.
So
Okay.
there's a question here. How the world is, the question, will there be a question and session at the end by Deen Dayal? Yes, there's a question and session at the end, Deen Dayal. How the world is unreal. Deen Dayal is asking how the world is unreal. Deen Dayal ji, you have to learn Vedantic teaching from basics. So the world is unreal. You can understand by studying a scripture called Tattva Bodha. So in a very simple way to tell you, what appears and disappears is not real. The world appears in the waking state, disappears in dream state. Dream state, dream world appears, disappears in deep sleep. The world is appearing and disappearing. That's why it's unreal. But the witness of the world, Atma, is always there in the waking state, dream state, deep sleep state. That's why Atma is real. Deen Dayal is saying world looks real, it has history, but dreams are different. Deen Dayalaji, you have to understand Vedantic teaching. I request you to go through the teaching of what you call as Mandukya Karika, where why dream, the clarity about dream and waking state are given. What is Sahaja Samadhi? Next question from Deen Dayal. Samadhi means a meditative state. You have to close your eyes and hold on to thought, I am Brahman. Then when you come out of Samadhi, you will enter into waking state. Other thoughts will come. But deep inside, the Samadhi or meditation state continues throughout the day. That's called Sahaja Samadhi. Sahaja Samadhi becomes natural state of meditation. So anybody else, any questions? Any questions on Zoom? Satyavati, Sujaya?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಗುರುಜಿ, ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಶ್ರವಣ ಮನನ ನಿಧಿಧ್ಯಾಸ ಫುಲ್ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಯಾಕೇಜ್ ತರ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ರಿ, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು.
Okay.
ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ಗುರುಜಿ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್.
Okay, I'm seeing the chat box. Are there any questions in chat box? I'm seeing chat box. I'm not seeing any other questions in chat box. Okay.
ಈಸ್ ಮಿಥ್ಯಾ ಸತ್ಯ, ಈಸ್ ಮಿಥ್ಯಾ ಇಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆ ತರ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿಲ್ವಾ ಗುರುಜಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ?
Okay, there are some more questions. Jivaka Vritti includes both Ahankara and Mamakara. Yes, it includes both Ahankara and Mamakara. Is oneness felt when creation is called Savikalpa Samadhi. In Savikalpa Samadhi, there is a momentary or temporary feeling of silent state of mind. We are one with the universe. So that's called Savikalpa Samadhi, but it will come out again. So another question is, you will attract what you are, not what you want. But my wants are in tune with my nature. How can wants be different from what is my nature in general? That's correct. So your wants are in tune with your nature. Your nature of your image of yourself is not real. I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect, I am suffering. So your effort should be to change your image from falsehood to reality. I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, I'm not the intellect, I'm pure consciousness. Then the universe will attract what you are. Otherwise, right now it's attracting based on the false image, universe will attract whatever suffering or joy or happiness in your life. Is that answer clear? Any other questions for people on Zoom? If there are no questions, we'll close for the day. Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnad Purnamuduchyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Nanu Nanembudu Nanalla Ideha Manabuddhi Nanalla Sachidanandatma Shivanannani Shivoham 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 Atmadarshanam Brahmadarshanam Brahmadarshanam Satyadarshanam Antarjyotihi Bahirjyotihi Pratyakjyotihi Paratpara Jyotireva Jyotihi Swayam Jyotihi Atmajyotihi Shivosmeham. Lokaha samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Lokaha samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Lokaha samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Kannada class will be tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock. Hari Om.